His forearms were sore with the lives he had stolen. His latest weapon, a glaive, had given Partia great fortune, but there was also a great burden on his mind. These endless wars, the stream of battles piling upon themselves one after another. The change of the enemy banners was so commonplace now that Partia only gave them passing recognition. For each time he had stepped onto the battlefield, there was only one constant that replayed in his mind. For the Sultan. Armies he had raised, blood he had spilled, and lives he had sacrificed for that one purpose. For the Sultan. Yet, as he had sought to return his people's efforts by providing them with his service, and showing that not only was he a lord of the people, but also a lord for the people, he could only secure the safety of one caravan before, once again, he was called into action. Perhaps it was exhaustion that he felt that had caused his endeavors in the battle against the Valandians to be less than he would have preferred. Perhaps it was the memory of recent wars that, though valiant, had left a bit of caution in his heart. Perhaps it was a sense of betrayal at losing a claim for Charas, a land he had had an eye on. As though sensing his inner turmoil, his lovely wife Arwa had attempted to guide him in battle with her words. While he was appreciative of this, and while it made him love her all the more, it did not shake away what caused his unsteady hand. Fate, however, caught wind of what truly troubled him: the change of his spirit. Soaked in the blood of men and fermented by his victories, Partia could feel the new callous skin of his soul growing thicker, and fate, with its twisted humor, had laid the issue down at his feet in the form of Charas under siege. How coarse had Partia's spirit become? How insidious had he become? For if he took his men aside and watched from afar the Valandians take hold of Charas once more, it would give him yet another opportunity to lay claim on it when the Aserai fought to reclaim it. An opportunity that, he felt certain, he would win. But was he that kind of man? Options for what actions he should take had a battle of their own inside his mind, and his once clear purpose for fighting was now a hint of a whisper. Did he fight for the Sultan, or for himself? Hey everybody, it's Party Elite, welcoming you back to another chapter in the adventures of Partia al-Eat in Bannerlord. It seems that our hero, despite having traveled to far-off lands and traveled through dangerous lands and fought while outnumbered against a superior enemy, despite all this, our hero finds himself struggling most now. Struggling with what it means to be noble. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bannerlord. This is going to be an interesting session as we are kind of torn, I would say. Partia is certainly feeling that little pull of power that he could have should he abandon Charas to its fate. It's really interesting to see all of your opinions in the comments and how y'all feel about what Partia should or shouldn't do, what he might be thinking. I love reading through it all. Do keep it coming. It's a lot of fun, actually. But here's what I have to say with regards to this current situation. If Partia were to let this siege continue, if Partia were to leave this army, it would probably make Arwa look really bad, considering what just happened in the previous battle. She was giving the orders, and for her husband to leave so abruptly, on the eve of another battle, that would look terribly for her, off to a bad start with the relationship. But maybe perhaps more importantly, if Partia abandons this army, how many Aserai warriors will die? And worse, if this army fails without Partia, how many of Charas will fall in its defense? That is not guilt that Partia can live with. And so we are going to join in on this battle, folks. We're going to dive in with Ayalis over here. Hopefully the battle will go better than the one outside of Sargot did last session. And hopefully we'll be able to give some relief for Charas. Folks, let's dive on in. I just want to say really quickly, by the way, folks, if you've been enjoying this series and you'd like to see it continue, as always, do not hesitate to keep letting me know by leaving your likes and comments down below. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I read through all the comments, and I want to mention as well, even though I only read one thing from the comments at the beginning of an episode, when there is one to read, I take all of them into consideration as parts of the story we're building. So just wanted to say I appreciate all the storytelling going on, and on top of that, all the feedback, jokes, comments, whatever it might be. It's a lot of fun. And hopefully this battle is going to be a lot of fun. We have recovered a little bit during the chase, so we are stronger than them numerically, the balance of power is slightly in our favor as well. It's nighttime. It'll be hard to see. We'll take charge of the cavalry still, and hopefully we'll be able to shut down some enemy nobles and win this battle handily. Folks, to the battlefield. Let's do this. I'm really excited for this session. I've got lots of plans. We'll see if we can actually execute them or not. The game likes to throw wrenches into my plans. Do wrenches even exist in this era? Our plan is to attack with full force around our infantry. Fantastic. I will take the larger cavalry force, and Talas is taking the other one. Good stuff, good stuff. We have some horse archers. I'm not interested in that. We'll take the cav with us. Let's go, and let's make sure they're following us, and let's get them into a wedge. What are we looking at here? Stay behind in reserve. Are you kidding me? Yalis, what are you doing? Let me charge. Let me fight. Oh, I can ignore him. I can ignore him. Look at that. There's one knight just on his own over there. We should charge. Oh, what does Partia think of himself? He's gonna go. He's gonna go. That was a foolish order. That was a foolish order. Partia can come to the side and he can flank in, shut down their archers and whatnot. I'll deal with Ayalis later. Again, they're closer to each other than I thought. Alright, very well, very well. Clearly, Ayalis had some insight. Hopefully our horse archers are getting some work done. Fair enough, fair enough. What's going on there? I'm staying behind. A man just died. I'm very curious as to the battle plan over here. Thought we were attacking in full force, now you're telling me to stay in reserve. I will say, after that previous battle, Partia has certainly learned the definitive difference between a leader of men and a warrior. Alright, here we go. Let's go. Come on, men. Charge in, charge in. Get our lance down and get some damage done, hopefully nice and early. Alright, not so smooth. Get our glaive out, see if we can't cause any damage this way. Let's shut down the crossbows as well, because they can be trouble. Charge at enemy center cavalry. Okay, fair enough. I will do so. If I can spot them. Flank from right side. I'm already in the center. Where do you want me, buddy? While I like the idea of the dynamic orders and stuff being given, I find that they often don't coincide with what's going on. I'm just trying to distract some of these crossbows here right now. They can cause a lot of hurt. Down you go. Alright, excellent. Loop back around. If I can get them running as opposed to firing, that would be great. Seems like we're doing alright. Seems like this battle's almost over already. Pull back. Buddy. Fine. Fine, fine. I'll pull back. Enemy left cavalry. Alright, let's pull over to the left side here. Their left side, our left side. I see no cavalry on this side. I see no enemy cavalry on that side either. Granted, it's really dark. It is really dark. Alright, well, looks like the battle's done, though. Looks like the battle's done. We took some damage, hopefully not an insurmountable amount. By which I mean, hopefully we have enough alive to keep the momentum with us for this war. Battle's not done yet. Whoa. Went a little too far, a little too eager. What's left? I guess that's everything. There's probably a couple of stragglers here and there. I wish when the stragglers were leaving, if you held down Alt, you could actually see where they were. You know what? Let's call it a battle. We've done as much damage as I think we can. Let's call it a battle over here. Not too shabby. We lost 93. Oof. A nice bit of renown, some influence and morale. How did our party do? Were they thrown to the slaughter again? Not so bad. 4 lost, 1 skirmisher, a Mamluk regular. That's a little unfortunate. And some Mamluk heavy cav lost as well. That's too bad. That's too bad. Some leveling up as well, though, so, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Not the worst. Plundered a fair bit of gold. Nukar, again, you save our next Partia. Truly, you are the best of friends. Do we actually like each other? We don't even care for each other. But I wish this would reflect in the relationship. But hey, it is what it is. It's a good bit of money made. Oh, hello. Calatild. I yield. Congratulations on your victory. Just because we've met on opposite sides of the war doesn't mean I have to take her prisoner or execute or anything like that. You fought well. You're free to go. I don't want to see you again on these lands. What does that say? Very well. Goodbye then? Sure. Good smile. Hopefully that's indicative of what's to come. Some troops available. Do we have space? We do. Actually, something I should touch on, and I will do shortly. Let's take on these Imperial archers and these Imperial trained infantrymen as well. The Imperial recruits can go free. They can do whatever they want. And we've got some prisoners that will probably donate. I think we're over our prisoner limit, aren't we? Yes, we're well over it. Let's just drop them off for influence. Money, influence, they're both kind of non-issues right now. But let's go ahead and upgrade our recruits. Let's upgrade our infantry as well. And our skirmishers into archers. Let's get all these upgrades done. Anybody we want to hire? You know what? Let's... Nah, I don't think so. No one here stands out enough. I'm looking for that perfect moment where Partia goes, you know what? You deserve a second chance. Haven't found it yet. Haven't found it yet. Ooh, an Imperial Charger, a Valandian Courser, good stuff. A battered Pavis shield. Is it Pavis or Pavis? I've always said Pavis because it sounds nicer. It is aesthetically pleasing from an auditory perspective. Rusty half-chain barding. It might be rusty, but it's better than what I've got right now. Don't mind if I do. Okay, this is... I wish I could zoom in on the horse instead. Okay, this is a good haul. And this is a great haul. See, being a good nobleman has paid off. Holy, look at that damage. 32 pierce. Massive length. I wish I could couch this thing. Oh my. That's certainly a weapon. You know what? You know who could use that? I think Dula could use that. Because she's got this. What about how does it compare? Okay, it's a little bit better. It's a lot longer. You know what? Let's give her that. Let's give her that. And the shield itself, what I can do is I can put that on my back. So at the very least, it'll protect me when I'm getting shot. And, you know, it works for a Pavis, I guess. Otherwise, we'll just go ahead and grab everything over here. And again, I need to trade some stuff out. Sell some of the loot I'm carrying. It's going to weigh me down. All right, we're done here. That was actually quite good. Looks like... No, the army hasn't abandoned. I might leave it, though. I think I'm going to leave the army. Because what I want to do is I want to try and take Usank Castle myself. We've got a handful of wounded. I want to pull back to Thraktere. I want to see if we can't maybe pull the garrison out. If not that, then manage the castle a little bit. Prepare some more construction and whatnot. Raise the banners. Hit Usank Castle. Because if I can at least get that, then that'll truly make me, like, as one of you said in the comments, like, that would make me the gatekeeper to Aserai lands. And I think there's just something cool about that. You know, like, you know those titles like Warden of the North and things like that? I feel like there's something there. So let's leave this army. We're going to head into Charas, though. We're going to drop our prisoners off. Again, we'll take the influence. Why not? We can use it. You know, not that we don't have a lot, but if I'm going to make bids for castles and settlements and stuff, then I could always use more. So to the dungeon, please. Hello. Donate prisoners. And I think we'll just dump them all, right? I don't think we can recruit the... If I recall correctly, Tier 5 and Tier 4 cannot be recruited. I'd love to get some Valandian Knights and Champions, having seen them perform in battle, but no such luck, I don't think. Let's go ahead and dump everybody. The other option is we don't dump everybody. We dump some people and keep the others, keep the higher tier ones for money, for ransom, right? That's always an option as well. There are a couple of spots we can go to pick up ransom. Infantry, I don't think it's going to get us too much. Some levy crossbows, I doubt will do much for us either. Imperial trained infantrymen. Jeez, we have a lot of prisoners. Lots of Valandian recruits. There we go. That's freed up a lot of spots. Let's pull you back in. Let's pull you back in. Can we not? There we go. Sure, let's do that. Why not? Start with that. Decent bit. Actually, that was a decent bit of influence. Anything else to pick up over here? We've got food for days. If we're going to... Well, okay, we can try a couple things. We can try to sell them some food, see if we can't make money that way. I mean, obviously we can. Right, all of us we can sell. We got a lot of food we can sell, actually. I wonder, though, on the flip side, if I'm about to raise an army, should I not buy food instead? All right, let's dump some stuff. Let's go ahead and get rid of these hides. Let's get rid of the salt over here. I mean, I hope I'm... Oh, you know what? I got rid of my slip that kept a track of those prices. Like I don't have it near me. So it's fine. It's not the end of the world. Everything else we'll keep to eat. That's fine. Make a little bit of money here. Sure, why not get rid of the hides and salt? It won't count for my trade skill anyway because it's from a previous load. So we'll have to do some trading afterwards. Let's go ahead and take a look at our character screen. Actually, before we even do that, folks, we did in fact tier up last session. Right at the end, you'll spot it in playback. So that means we can get another party, we can get another companion, and our party sizes are bigger. My intent is to actually fold Arwa's party into my own and have Arwa hang out with us. I'm going to get, I think Valdim is going to have a party of his own, and maybe Fridina will get a chance to prove herself in her own party, or perhaps Dula, because she's maybe she's deserving of that as a reward, but I do like her by my side. Nonetheless, this is all exciting stuff. Let's go ahead and take a look at our character screen because our charm has leveled up. We can either get In Bloom, increase relationship gain with opposite gender by 20%, or Young and Respectful, increase with same gender by 20%. I don't know what, you know what, if this had come up before I got married, I might have gone with In Bloom, because Partia would be trying to, you know, he'd be, what's it called? He'd be honing his game, so to speak. But I think because he's past that, we're gonna go with Young and Respectful instead. Now it's more about speaking to his Sultan and Adram and things like that, right? I guess. I don't know. That's my headcanon explanation for Young and Respectful. Anything else leveled up? I don't think so. Trade, I would like to spend more focus on trade. And maybe riding as well so we can get on some better horses. How about everybody else over here? Arwa is in our party but not with us. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. She's a good warrior. She's a good party leader, actually. Because again, stewardship gives you higher party sizes, right? She's a good party leader. Valdim, we'll pick him up and we'll get him leveled up as well, finally. No one else is good to level up. All right, cool. So we're done here. Our party might have some folks to... Yep, we do indeed. Go ahead and level you up. Let's level... no, not enough 4 horses. It's fine, no big deal. Let's go ahead and make our way towards Thraktere Castle. And again, be very careful of, like, enemies around Usank Castle. We want to take it, but we don't want to be hit en route. Ooh, 113 looters. That's tempting. Not the time, but it's good to know there's a big bunch of looters here that we can train some men against. We could go to Gomardan as well, actually. Might as well recruit some of our men to help in the upcoming situations. So Gomardan and then Thraktere. Let's see if we can't call the banners. Ooh, Adram here. That's not a bad number of men. 1 day and 4 hours. And Ukai, 2 days and 12 hours. I want to call these people in now because, as you can see, it'll take them some time to get here. I want to be in a position where I can take the castle almost immediately after they arrive. I don't want to have to wait after I'm done working at Thraktere Castle and things like that. Not about to train troops. We're in the middle of a serious war. But I am about to recruit some... Sure. No time for recruits right now. We're in the middle of a war. If it was training season, then maybe, but but it is most certainly not. Ooh, grapes are pretty cheap here. We can sell them at Charas for a decent price, but don't think that's a suitable thing to chase after right now. How much food do we have? 43 days worth. You know, let's go ahead and pick some up, because not only will it help with like food variety, but it'll also help with when we have an army, if it starts to starve, we can actually keep it going for a little bit longer. So up to Thraktere Castle. Keep our eyes peeled for any, you know, warning announcements and things like that. What's the garrison here like? Do we want to pull anybody out? Got some archers available. I mean, let's remember this castle is at the front right now, so we have to be very picky about pulling people out of here. I guess we're fine. We could drop some recruits and tribesmen off, but now we're fine as we are. Let's manage the castle though. Nothing's being built right now. Let's go ahead and get the Castellan's office. Well, let's see. What about the siege? Okay, let's get the siege workshop up, and then the Castellan's office, and then the fairgrounds, and then the granary. Granary? I never quite know. I never quite know. Food is looking good. Militia's growing, so at least there's that. Prosperity is doing pretty well as well. There's a fair bit of money in here already. I could put some more down. We've got 63k. I could definitely put some more down. Let's leave it as is for now, and maybe we'll wait until the siege workshop is done. Wait here for some time. Let's wait here for a day. Let the armies come a little bit closer. Because again, we can't really do much until we hit Usank Castle. There's no... Can we actually... Thamza can join us as well. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, fair enough. And I think I'm waiting to see if... waiting to see what the next construction is going to look like and how much money I might want to put into it to speed it up. Adram, are you joining us? You are. Oh, looks like the armies are arriving. Maybe it's time to move a little bit sooner than I initially thought. Sure. Sure. Let's see. Okay, the Castellan's office, it'll also just take a day. This is good, because we've got so much money in the bank, so to speak. Shouldn't take too long to get a lot of this stuff done. Good, good, good. Excellent. Let's make our way over towards the castle. Thrum will join us. Nukar is right there. I believe Nukar is... No, he's not joining us. Need to actually remember the names of the people that are fighting with me. Okay, Nukar can join us. Excellent. And hopefully we'll be able to bring Arwa into the army as well. Charas is ours. We're good. Looks like there's some activity up over here. That's good as well. Usank Castle, I want to see what your numbers are like. That's not too bad. 120-ish. Well, alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and strike the castle, put it under siege. I almost picture this being like, Partia sent a message out being like, listen, this is where we meet on this day. I expect you to be there. And all the other lords being like, oh, well, you know, should we support Partia? Are we going to go there? Do we want to, you know, all that insidious courtier gossip and planning and plotting and whatnot. Court plotting. Let's go ahead and besiege. Of course, they're not going to like me for it, but hey, it is what it is. And let's try something a little different here. Let's try something a little different here. Let's have some fun, right? They don't have much of a garrison, but if they sally forth right now, we'll be in trouble. So we want to have them starve out anyway until our army arrives and everyone's ready. So let's go ahead and get some of these catapults and stuff done. I'd build, you know what, I should have built trebuchets instead. Would have given us the superior siege equipment, but hey, it's fine. It's fine. And we got to keep an eye on drawing more soldiers, drawing more banners, rather. 12 hours. Okay, some of these guys are pretty close. Let's go ahead and speed time up a little bit over here. We're just, you know, setting up camp, hoping to take this castle. And you know what? If I get it for myself, I'll take it. Won't complain about that. But I want to try and have a little bit of fun over here with a slightly different approach than our usual. Yeah, we're good. Thamza is arriving as well. I don't know how much time I want to waste here. Is the other thing. Like, do I really want to wait until these things get done? I mean, I guess I've committed now. Not really. I can always change my mind, but in character, I think Partia has committed. Some reinforcements have arrived. 66. That's not too bad. Need to keep an eye on this bar, though, and let's also keep an eye on others we can bring in. There we go. Dice and Kahim. Again, this is why we have influence banked, right? Well, one of the reasons. Big armies making claims to territories, things like that. We're good. These guys are, what, hesitating? I need to keep an eye out for a bigger army coming my way as well. You never know. So the trick here is you build the equipment and you put it away from enemy range right away. And I think any man who understands mathematics would do that. And I think if you're a merchant, you understand mathematics. Plus, we have an engineer who's in charge of our castle, and I'm sure he would have taught us a little thing or two about the value of keeping your men and equipment out of enemy range. Move you to reserve. One more to do. There we go. Our army is almost topped up. Any more we can bring? I almost wonder if we should bring any more. Arwa we'll definitely bring. Doesn't cost me any influence, and it's my wife. That'll make sense. We'll have the biggest army the world has ever known. Maybe. Okay. Couple of reinforcements here and there. Lots of wounded in this army, and food. Let's go ahead and add a little bit of cohesion in here. Make sure not everybody doesn't abandon me right as soon as we assault. Alright, here goes. 1, 2, and 3. And now we should be able to eliminate all of their defenses. All the catapults and stuff. Battering ram is done. One of the siege towers is done soon as well. Let's get the other one hooked up too. Good stuff. It seems I've lost one. That's unfortunate. Well, we can get to work on it. Actually, you know what? Cancel that. Use fire. Let's see how that helps us on the battlefield, right? And we're just starving them out in the meanwhile. Starving them out in the meanwhile, healing up from our wounds. Decent amount of food is still left with us. Yep, still causing damage. That's what I wanted to check what that notification was, that I wasn't in trouble. Some of these walls are going to be destroyed as well. It should make for a different type of siege battle, which I think is would be fun as well, compared to the usual. I think I'll just wait for one of the wall sections to be broken. It's just a caravan. Alright. And then we can go ahead and strike. Arwa is about to arrive. Alright, good. Our army is basically at its full strength at this point. Let's add a little bit more cohesion. And we'll wait until that wall breaks. And then we'll dive on in. When the sun is up, I don't want to fight a night battle. And hopefully the artillery will cause some trouble in battle as well. Down goes the wall section. Beautiful. Time for an assault, I think. And yeah, let's just see what we can do. It seems as though someone's leveled up. Let's just check on that real quick. Seems as though I've leveled up. Engineering. Ooh. Speed of building castles and walls increased by 30%. Doesn't really do anything for me, but eventually this stuff will become helpful. Cool. I mean, hey, there's no real option here, but let's go for that. Anybody else? Valdem's not with us, unfortunately. All right, cool. Just thought I'd check. It's time to assault. This will be fun, I think. It's a small battle, but it's a battle nonetheless. Oh no, I forgot to change my equipment. Oh no. I'm going in with 2 pole arms. Oh god, oh, this will be interesting. Auto deploy. Okay, well on the bright side, we won't be fighting on the walls. Where is the breach? Where is... There it is. Okay, so let's get to this side, cross the water, get in there, and have some fun, right? Auto deploy, begin assault. We are on horseback, which I'm fine with. Yeah, at least we've got our shield. Oh, you know what? We have our... Oh, yes, excellent. I completely forgot that I do have a sword equipped as well. So we're actually fine. I wish I had my bow, but we're fine. Now, hopefully, our catapults are fine. Oh, yeah, there we go. Hopefully we'll get some work done. Let's get off our horse in his beautiful new barding. Oh, this war has given us some really fine rewards, hasn't it? Oh, look at the catapult fire. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. What are the flaming shots? I want to see some of those as well. Oh, that looked like a flaming shot. Yeah, let's move up. There's a breach over here. I should have just taken my horse to the side there. Let's go. Let's go. Some people will be taking shots. You can see those folks up there firing away, I think. Oh, look at that. All right, we're going. We're good. We're good. Follow me, men. I mean, I can actually order them to follow me if I want to. So archers. Follow me. Let's go. Heading this way. Get in through the giant hole we made. I don't know why no one's doing that. But hey, everyone's got their own strategies, I suppose. And if we can get in and we can get some, if we can get them off the walls, then our other men should be able to storm through the gates and everything without too much trouble. You know what? Oh dear, what is this? Lag. Oh, what are all these crossbows as well? All right, hold on, let's get the sword out. Where are my men? Here they are. This lag is really bad. These crossbows are hurting a lot too. There we go. Fine, the lag is gone. I think that's the battering ram. No, I don't actually know. Oh, this is impossible. I'm like dying here. There we go. While they're reloading, get a couple swings in. All right, I don't want to die. That would be quite shameful, I think. Oh, there we go. Our men have come in. They were just waiting on the charge order. All right, push, men. Push, push, push. For the Sultan, this castle shall be ours. There we go. They've got some reinforcements coming through. I don't think so, buddy. A little bit of damage done there. It's a hot mess in here. But hey, we've come through properly. This is all ours. I don't think we've taken too many losses or anything either. Down you go. Down you go as well. Come on now. Die for me. Surrender. Just surrender. Just surrender, man. What have we done here? Can barely tell the enemy apart. Oh no, looks like we're good. Alright, more men coming through. Is that the battering ram that we're hearing on the other side? That's hilarious. Let's keep pushing. I've taken a lot of damage. I'm really low on health, actually. Which is unfortunate. It's all about momentum. It's all about momentum, and I don't want to lose it. Alright, looks like we're storming the walls. Arwa's doing quite well, as you can see on the top right corner there. Alright, the men are up there. The catapults are still firing away. I hope they're playing it safe. Oh, look at the shadows being cast. That was pretty neat. The shadows are pretty neat. Oh my god, stop firing the catapults, man. Well done. Oh, look at them all cheering up there. Look at them all cheering up there. Victory is ours. Indeed it is. We took too many losses, if I'm completely honest. It was, what, 90 of them? We took too many losses. But some of the Mamluks leveled up as well. We lost a Mamluk. And all the other losses were in the other parties. Nonetheless, we're done here. Let's go ahead and see if we can't lay claim to this castle. And it'll just further extend our holdings. Some prisoners, that's fair, fine by me. Let's level you up as well, get you as a Mamluk. Put you all on horseback. We had someone who we couldn't level up because of a lack of war horses, right? I guess that's still the situation. Yeah, our health is really low. I should have been a bit more careful. The frame rate drop was really not helping me, unfortunately, but hey, it's fine. It is what it is. It's fine. We managed just fine. All right, let's just pick everything up. We're good. We're good. Castle is ours. It'll need a little bit of repair, I suppose. Now, we could dump our prisoners in there at the very least, but perhaps we continue on the... Oh. Okay, well, we're definitely continuing on the warpath. This was not everything I'd hoped for. If we're lucky, Charas has not been able to recover. Hopefully it was just taken. I didn't notice the words for it. But hey, we'll strike it right now. Hopefully it hasn't recovered too well. And let's also take a look at who's up to win. Do you want to resolve owner of Usank Castle? 70-30. Really? I don't have any claim to it? Kidding me. Really? No, I don't like either of these two, and they don't like me either. I feel like I did quite well there. I feel like I deserve this. But very well. I suppose we could get... Kareth has a lot of support, including the support of Adram. So you know what? Let's try and improve our relations. We're not going to use too much of our... Oh, this is interesting. If I put some in there, I get a little bit of support. We're not going to put too much support in because, you know, they don't like us, so why should we overwhelmingly love them? But sure. Let's help Banu Habab over Falenthes. What are they even doing here? That's too bad. Done. Yeah, that's my vote. Yes. These guys like me less, but these guys like me a lot more. Plus 14. Okay, cool. A little bummed about that. Not the end of the world. I thought I saw... Oh, that's what the vote was. Okay. Let's head on over to Charas. Fine. I didn't get Usank Castle, but maybe I can get Charas, right? We still have food for days. We got a lot of wounded, which is a little unfortunate, but let's move swiftly here. And hopefully we won't have to worry about food. Khuzait has declared war on Aserai. Are you kidding me? This is trouble. One of these wars has to end soon. One of these wars has to end real soon. Their garrison over here is just 100 or so. Okay, fair enough. We gotta hit him quick. Amalgan's in there. Amalgan is in there, eh? Alright, besiege the town. Let's go ahead and work on the... Where's the battering ram? Siege tower. It's the siege tower. I don't see the symbol for the battering ram. Well, before I forget, let's go ahead and swap my Mamluk lance out. Well, let's get rid of the glaive as well as the lance. And let's go ahead and lock them. Mamluk lance, hardened glaive. And let's get myself my sword, shield, bow. Which one? The heavy recurve. Damn right, the heavy recurve. And arrows. I feel like the range arrows might be the way to go. Accuracy 100, pierce 1. Yeah, sure. Let's go with the range arrows. Why not? Cool. Now we know that when we assault, we're going to be properly equipped. It's kind of strange to me that I can't build a battering ram, but that tells me that maybe the gates are already destroyed. Not a very big garrison. I think as soon as the siege towers are done, we'll strike. We have to be quick here because we might be needed on the other side. We might desperately be needed on the other side. We'll take some losses this battle, but we also need the time to recover our own health. This is not ideal. Oh, some reinforcements arriving. Hopefully that doesn't mean a bigger army's en route as well. Come on now. I really want that second siege tower. I want to be able to storm the walls cleanly here. Unkid is over here as well. Unkid, we don't need you here. Sultan, go to the other side. Oh, damn, we're done. I didn't even notice. Okay, I've done my equipment. I guess I could change the others' equipment as well. Like, Dula could instead have... You know what, I have better stuff here. Actually, she's got a better shield on right now. That's kind of funny. Alright, there we go. We can give her a reinforced kite shield. I think so. Or a fortified kite shield. That's looking pretty baller, I think. I wish that was centered, but hey, it's fine. Let's get the long, fine steel spear away, and let's give her a Nordic shortbow instead. I think that'll be more effective for a siege battle. Let's go ahead and make sure her weapon is locked as well. Again, I need to really ought to clean this mess up, right? It is a hot mess. Oh, a fine steel saber. Excuse me. Fine steel saber. 73 cut. A little bit shorter. The handling's a little bit better. Versus my slightly ridged Flissa that I won, right? Something to think about later. There's a battle to be fought. Looks like we might be getting Charas after all, folks. We might be getting Charas after all. What's this? What have we leveled up? Leadership. Nice. Stiff upper lip. Town garrison is more effective for security or gratitude. Town has higher loyalty gain. Oh, I don't know which one of these makes most sense. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know which one of these. I have to think about that. Go ahead and level our party up. Seems that we have at least a skirmisher who can become an archer. We do have some... Oh, you know what? The Valandian knights can be recruited. As can the Levy crossbows. Now, this is something to think about. They fought on the other side. Am I willing to risk pulling them into my army? I don't know. Time for an assault, though. Got myself properly equipped. I'm healthy enough, I'm going to say. Even if I fall, we need to take care of this quickly. Go with the auto-deploy. And... This is my first time leading a battle for a city. I think it might be. Huh, I think it might be. Got one siege tower here, probably headed to... Yep, there. And this siege tower over here is probably headed to... Yeah, there, okay. Battering ram we don't have, but is that... No, there's very much a gate over here. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Oh, yeah, see, there's a spot for it and everything. I don't know what's going on, but hey, we've got the towers, that's all that matters. Auto-deploy. We'll try and make our way up there and fire away to kick things off. And then see what we can do. I can't believe there's a whole other war going on right now as well. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get over here. Stop. Drop. And let's roll some arrows into our enemies, right? Oh, jeez. Okay, that doesn't quite work. No, a little bit higher. Let's see if we can. It's been a while since I've used my archery. Been quite a while, actually. Oh, jeez. And I think it's showing. Alright, I gotta get a little bit closer. I gotta get a little bit closer here. And it's fine, because I intend to assault anyway, but I guess I was hoping I'd be able to fire from back there. Okay, here we go. Come on now. There we go. Good stuff, good stuff. Ah, stole my kill. It's okay. It's okay. I gave you the opportunity to steal it by not hitting him square in the, face to kick things off. Get a bit of damage done. Ah, he got away. Fair enough, fair enough. We're doing all right. As long as we can minimize our losses here. Actually claim the settlement for ourselves as well. Hey, you know that opening monologue was all about fate? And how fate can be, well, how fate's being interesting right now? Well, I don't know, folks. This is certainly feeling interesting. Where's my battering? Oh, no, not my battering ram. I mean, where's my tower? Also, I need arrows. Has anyone fallen here? No. I had some really shoddy shooting, I'll be honest with myself. Oh! Not what I was expecting. I was like, that's never gonna make it. But here we are. I've got some men up there, it looks like, with a catapult. And I've got the ballista up there. I can see the banner flying up there too. Trying to take care of this man over here. Damn. 2 shots left. 2 shots left. Tower's rolling up, excellent. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at that glorious march. Oh, by the way, I should mention, I have edited my settings so that now I can have full 1,000 versus 1,000 battles. I didn't realize that was a separate setting. I wish I had known for past battles, but for future battles, the numbers will be much greater. And that should hopefully not cause any frame rate issues for me. I'm running on an i9 processor. I've got a GTX 1080, I believe. Decent hardware, so we should be fine. Though I am recording, obviously. Anyway, come on, men. To the walls. Do not hesitate. Do not falter. Charas will be ours once more. Up we go. We'll, of course, lead from the front. Kick down the gates, as it were. Metaphorical gates here. Question is, which way do we swerve afterwards, left or right? All right, looks like our men are coming up with me. Lots of low-tier troops up here to start with. All right, here we go. Oh, dear. Okay. Get some strikes in. Good stuff, good stuff. Man, this is a hot mess. I could get the glaive out, actually. I don't like stats. Oh, no, I'm surrounded. I'm fully surrounded. I'm gonna fall. All right, we're okay, we're okay. Oh, we're not okay. We're not okay. Taking a lot of stabs here. Down we go. Ah, that's too bad. Yeah, I got rushed there. I mean, no surprises. How's the other side doing, though? The other side has come up on the walls. Yeah, a fair number of them. Everyone's just going to be charging in now, but hopefully if we're able to push through, right, we have some decently... Oh. I was about to say we have some decently armored men over here, but as soon as I said that, the one I was looking at fell. We outnumber them by an overwhelming degree. Now my fall will hurt our morale, but not by enough to bring this battle to an end. Damn, these catapults still firing away. Come on, men. Like I said, do not falter. Oh, this is like a... This is rough to watch. This guy over here is like just holding on to the ladder. Gotta push through. If we can get enough damage, right, if our archers can keep firing away, as they seem to be doing, if they can thin the numbers out a little bit, we'll be good. Because that's just it, right? That's the thing. It's like, we might outnumber them severely. The reality is, though, that as with me, you know, you can only engage them in these narrow passages. That was trouble for me. And unfortunately, not having the battering ram means that they're all very well aware that we're not going to be pushing through the gate, so they all come to the walls too. All right, some of our more heavily armored troops are up here now. Seems like they're holding their own quite well. Good stuff, good stuff. Lots of Mamluk axemen getting to work. Master archers still firing away. We are losing some infantry, though. We're definitely taking losses. Oh, as you can see. Hopefully not too many of our high-tier troops, though. Aserai infantry falling. More men coming into support. Good stuff. How's the other side looking? How's the other side looking? I wish I hadn't fallen so early. That's a little unfortunate. Oh, we're through. That's the downside of wanting to lead from the front, I suppose. Come on, you have the high ground. It's over. It's over, Bannerman. Yes. Come on, smash his skull in. Come on. Oh man, he's lasting longer than I would have expected. In come the reinforcements. 3v3. Will the high ground advantage play through? Okay, good, good, good. Good stuff, good stuff. There we go. This battle is done. This battle is done. Taking the walls up there. One last guy still standing. I think the frame rate drop is when the game is recalculating stuff. When it's figuring out like new pathing and whatnot. The gates have opened. I wonder if the men broke through it or if they unlocked it from inside, which would be pretty baller. Oh, this man is going down. Surrounded by recruits and tribesmen eager to prove their worth on the battlefield. Seems as though they have. Wonderful. Wonderful. And then we come through the gates. I think that's it. There's a couple of stragglers left here and there, but this beautiful city is once more for the Aserai. Look at those numbers. What's left? Was there one man left over here on the ballista? I guess so. And that's that. That's that. Ah, I wish I could have been a bigger part of this. 60 lost in our army. You know what? That's not too bad. Oh, only one lost in our party. And of course it's got to be... Oh, it's the Imperial Archer. I mean, that still hurts, but at least it's not like our Mamluk Heavy Cavalry or a higher tier unit, you know? And it seems like our Aserai Archer and our Mamluk Cavalry on that note have leveled up. That's good. Wonderful. This we're going to put a bid in for. It was meant to be. It was meant to be, right? Otherwise, how would it have fallen again so quickly? Right? Go ahead. I'm over my prisoner limit. That's fine. We'll dump some of them off over here. Lots of horses. Yeah, I should probably get this kite shield as well. Let's do it. Lots of stuff over here. Valandia lance. I am curious as well to upgrade my lance to one of the longer Valandian ones. Might be a good idea. Relation with De Courtain has dropped. That's fine. Let's go ahead and vote. I believe... I have a 50% chance to begin with. Let's go ahead and bump that up. Come on. At the end of the day, the percentages mean nothing. It is up to the Sultan. But it looks like Adram and Ayalas, they saw me lead the charge to the top of the tower, and they're just like, okay, if we win this battle, which we definitely will, because Partia's in charge, Partia should have Charas. Come on, baby, please. I'm so happy. Charas has been given to Partia from Al-It with majority support. Amazing. Now I actually wonder if, you know, like other people in our clan can't get stuff. Holdings. Now, okay, here's the question. Do we chase after this 51? Utos of the Hand. I think we should. Crush their supporters right away, right? Charas has fallen. Good stuff. Let's hit them if we can. They're right here. Oh, don't let them get away. 4.6 speed. Fine, they'll get away. Let's pull down to Charas. Let's pump some more cohesion in here. We have used up a fair bit of our influence, but wow, we've used up basically all of our influence. Okay, now this war against the Crusade. What is going on here? We've done well in this war. We outnumber the Valandians quite well. Crusade. Oh no! Oh, they're so much stronger than us numerically. So much stronger than us numerically. I can't believe we're at war with them again. Now here's a question. Who declared the war? They declared the war on us. Now I'm sure in this massive army, Partia will hear who the aggressor was, and I think that's going to change his tune a little bit with regards to who's good and who's bad. 3,300. Wow. Your relation with notables in some of your settlements increased due to high security. Is that what I read? I couldn't catch the last word. But that's cool. Not going to complain about that. What have we got over here? Everyone's dumped their prisoners. I should dump some of mine as well. Dump them elsewhere for faster influence gain. Council of the Commons is really helping me now as well because of these new fiefs. We have some fancy prisoners. Well, not so fancy, are they? Let's go ahead and drop in... what? Puppeteer. Aserai Recruit. What are you doing on the wrong side of the battlefield? Everyone makes mistakes, it's okay. Mistakes can be forgiven. Balanian Footmen we don't need. Cool, we have enough room. Everybody else, I think I want to... Oh, hello. Oh, look who I've got. I didn't notice Amalgan. Funny. Funny how the world works, huh? Funny how the world works. He'll surely escape, which is unfortunate, but yeah, there he is. How did I not notice him? I just noticed Elbet. I guess I just didn't read his name. Nonetheless, folks, open stash. There you go. Now that we have a city, we have a stash. And in this stash, as you can guess, we can stash stuff. So, I can finally put away my, you know, if I can find it ever again, I can finally put away my... Maybe I'll do this when I'm not recording. Wow, I have a lot of garbage, don't I? Too bad I've bought people good equipment. Makes a lot of this useless. Outside of monetary gains. Nothing here really stands out. We got the tattered gauntlet, guarded padded vambrace for Dula. Fair enough. We've got what else? She already has such good equipment for the most part. The rusty mail chasse. Or the rusty strapped mail chasse. Sure, let's go with that. Man, we have some good equipment. Alkyria, I feel like you could use some upgrades in equipment, because you haven't been upgraded in a while. But even then, even still, mostly pretty good equipment. Well, compared to what we've looted, to be fair. I should go around buying better equipment. We have 81,000. 81.5 thousand. Shouldn't understate my wealth. This is overall a much better piece of equipment. So let's get that done for now, and I think we'll actually go around. We'll dump all this garbage. We're not gonna wear looted goods anymore. We can afford some proper stuff. And you know what? We've got a bunch of lords over here. Let's go ahead and speak to them. Now, in my headcanon, we're talking about things like how there's a war on two fronts and how we're going to organize all that, etc., etc. But within the actual game itself, I think I'm also reflecting that the opportunity to say thanks to all these people who have joined under my banners, giving them some gifts and things like that. My friend, it's been a while. Indeed it has. I would like to give you a gift. Proposal that may benefit us both. Man, there's a lot of money. I'm not going to do the math on making that a round number. Instead, I'm going to give him... You know what? Let's go ahead and give... I wish you could type in the number. You can't. Oh my god. Alright, fine. I'll just pick a random number, I guess. Let's go with 950, sure. Again, just a way of saying thanks. Just a way of saying thanks. Oh, I must leave now. Am I going to say thanks to all of them? No, I think there's definitely some that I don't care to talk to. For example, Penalea. Head on over here to Nukar. Just a couple. Hey, buddy. It's been a while. Indeed, it has. I would like to give you a gift as well. There we go. Good stuff, good stuff. I'm not gonna... Oh, you know what this would... Who else? One more person. One more person. You know what? Maybe Kareth. Can I even... Where are they? Oh my god. They're all staring at this beautiful painting. There's Arwa as well. This is funny. Walk in the room, everyone goes quiet. You guys talking about me? Arwa, Partia, it's been a while. Indeed. Something I'd like to discuss. Let me inspect your troops. What is she walking around with? Okay, this isn't so bad. Lots of Aserai recruit. This isn't so bad. I'm not going to disband her army just yet. I think we're actually now in more desperate need of numbers. I think. Anyway, let's manage the settlement a bit. There's definitely some constructing to do. Manage town. All right, what are we going to do here? So the aqueducts help with prosperity. Prosperity is already pretty good and going up. Security over here, we'd like that to be a bit higher. Inadequate garrison is a problem. Siege workshop is leveled up. Militia barracks, let's go ahead and build you, right? Then we'll build... This is actually a really good spot to have. The forum's already been leveled up fully for influence. Siege workshops. This is all fantastic. Let's get the aqueducts after, and then let's get you in for some extra food as well. Train militia is currently active. I think that's the way to go. And hopefully that will improve the garrison, and I can put some money down over here, of course. 8 days. Are you kidding me? Not a chance. Let's go ahead and put down, what, 2,500? 3 days? Are you kidding me? I don't have that kind of time. Let's put down another 1,500. 3 days? Are you kidding me? I don't have that kind of time. I think that's all I can actually do, though. Yeah, well, that'll sustain us for a few more construction projects. We don't need the garrison barracks yet. I'll have to come back, loop around, and do more aqueducts and things like that. And this money, at least we don't have to think about it for a while. Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. And you know what? In fact, we have not enough influence. I was going to say, I'm sure there are things we can propose to make more money from here. To rig the fish, coal biter, accursed, ransom all of our prisoners. No, there are some that I think I want to recruit. There are some knights that I think I might want to recruit. The Valandian recruits we can get rid of. All right, you know what? Here. Let's go ahead and lighten the load a little bit, because it is going to slow us down, right? We got a lot of prisoners. Okay, not that many, but... where are we? Tavern District, choose the prisoners to be ransomed. Let's get rid of the... There's a lot of Aserai troops among our prisoners. Oh, no, those are... I'm ransoming, just show me the prisoners. Get rid of the Valandian recruits. Sharpshooters are pretty good. The Aserai recruit, I mean, we're selling them into slavery, aren't we? That's what's happening, isn't it? That's what's happening, isn't it? All right, let's get out of here. We might need to pick up some food on the way. Oh, this is so tough. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we push our advantage in the war against the Valandians first, and then turn our attention to the Khuzait. What's left in our armies? 114, 185, 255, 300, 430. Okay. I think some people need to leave our army. So, Kareth, you can go. And who else? Asinor, you can go. The reason why I'm doing that is because then maybe they can help in the war against the Khuzait. We've got enough over here. Let's see if we can eliminate some of their supporting parties. A lot of wounded, which is why I was kind of tempted to wait at Charas. But I think we'll heal en route. We do have to pick up food as well. Maybe we'll do that at Sargot or something. I don't want to steal food from Charas. They're already starving. Unki, don't raid the village. I feel like I'm being baited over here. Just a touch. All right, let's pull back to Sargot. We'll try and ignore what our Sultan is doing there. Ooh, hello. Hello, don't mind if I do. Cornered. Yes. Come on. Chase her down. She's so close. 2.4 versus my 2. Are we going to make it? We made it. Oh my god, we might be able to destroy this army. That's close enough. Who are you? I'm Partia, and who are you? I'm Calatilde of the Day Aromank. One of the most illustrious families in the annals of the Valandian kingdom. I am Lady of Jakulan. Not for very long, my lady. I know your name. I hear you took Osank Castle. Indeed I did. You know we're at war. Surrender or die. I have no wish to fight you. I don't care. Yield or fight. So we fight then. Wow, okay, this is going to be a nice big battle. Let's go ahead and make sure our equipment is correct, of course. I want to get myself... Where is my stuff? My Mamluk lance. Let's put the shield away. because I want to two-hand the glaive. So I've got my, let's see, the Valandia Lance, 184 is the length I'm looking at. Pierce is a little bit better as well. Let's try it on for size, maybe. Try it on for size. There's also the cracked Valandian Heavy Lance. Let's compare that. Let's see, we got the... Oh yeah, it's much better. And then the hardened glaive as well. Right, let's go ahead. In like this, let's make sure that Dula has the Valandia Lance. Right? And I think we're good to dive in. Let's make sure our party is properly leveled up as well, like our army. Oh, we can't check now, right? Of course. This should be an interesting fight. 942 versus 497. I think we should come out on top pretty readily. I imagine we'll come out on top pretty handily, and then we'll be able to pick up food at Sargot to make sure our army is well fed. We only have 11 days worth of food, so hopefully these guys have recovered from the siege from a while ago. And then we'll have to loop around and probably actually take Jakulan. Jakulan? I'm not sure which kind of J it is. So yeah, if we push this way with our army that is over just under 1,000 strong, even when our wounded are healed, if we do that, then we might be able to curve up this way and take quite a bit of land from the Valandians. They are currently much weaker than us. It's the Khuzait we have to worry about. So yeah, we have to very quickly finish this war off, and maybe after we eliminate this army, we'll be in a good position to do that. Because that's a sizable chunk. But folks, we won't know until next time. This cliffhanger, I suppose, is where we're going to have to call it a session. I mean, we're certainly going to win this battle, but we could, it's like, at what cost are we going to win this battle? We aren't at full health, so we did get a little, maybe overly eager. And we all know what happens when the leader falls, right? It all goes to hell. But hopefully we'll be able to eliminate this army and then continue our conquest of Valandian lands, and then quickly turn around and respond to the declaration of war from the Khuzait. I cannot believe it. That is some betrayal, but I suppose that's just vengeance for what we did to them shortly earlier. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this session. I hope you enjoy the occasional cliffhanger every once in a while. This should be a fun kickoff to the next chapter, though. If you had a good time, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As I always say, makes a massive difference. I can't believe we own Charas. I can't believe it actually worked out. Wow. And we don't have to question our sense of morality or our being a nobleman. Emphasis on noble feels fantastic. You know what else feels fantastic, folks? Being able to thank each and every one of my channel members and patrons for supporting this channel on a monthly basis. You keep us alive and running smoothly. I am forever grateful. And of course, a massive thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, I bid you farewell.